Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Lane, the one and only master propaganda here of Psych Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on Semois. In the north, it is Jbquib fighting for freedom, democracy, and liberty. Even the US 45th Infantry Division tasked with holding this strategically vital town as the Germans, under the command of Jzuna, push forwards. Here with the 55th Infantry Division, tasked with seizing the town no matter what, with promises that armored support is on the way. So we've got double pioneers, grenadiers, we've got breakthrough, MP40s versus heavy weapons with an engineered jeep start here from Jbquib. So we are off here. As always, big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible, and a big thanks to keep commenting and liking on them, and it really helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. So, and he's out here for Jzuna and the German army. So moving forward, well, of course, obviously, he bothers with the MP40s at all. He just skips them like so many other players do. Heading eastwards here, sweeping through aggressively. Looking for some targets, maybe anticipating Ken. They have obviously become much more popular with the buffs. More popular, but probably not a lot. They have become more popular, more played again. So early G-Bat, of course, which was already happening before the Ken buff, that does make a fair amount of sense here, just to like catch up with them. In particular on a map like Semois, where a Ken can be particularly handy if you have to go for it, which might be why Jason didn't go for it. He anticipated keep. So got the scouts here in the west, and Guinness in the center. G-Bolts pushing up here. Catch the grenadiers here by the church. Bit of light skirmishing here. Pushing them back. Pioneers moving the way back as well here. Second grenadiers will go for Jzuna. Will he go for an MD42? Will he go for more grenadiers? We shall have to see. So an argument for either of the two options. Your pioneers as the scouts. Put them out in the center. They're getting caught across by Church Rock Park. Third grenadiers go for Jzuna, so at least the additional MD42s there. Go getting some shots in the rear. Popping into the church again. Of North Pioneers falling back in the face of the scouts. Jeep rushing around. They're getting to the engineers to get fixed up. Could try and rush here from there. Catch the engineers of the Jeep while getting repaired. Will Jason do that? But obviously, third grenadiers got ready. Still some time for him to say, you know, upgrade with MP40s if that is what Jzuna wants to do. And again, there's a good chance it doesn't. Could do so. Meanwhile, Jbquib with the tech, the Infantry Support Center on the way there. Classic move there. Free captain. Was a bunch of upgrades really quite handy for infantry and support weapons. We'll wrap and roll in the center here. Grenadiers holding up here. Panzer Grenadier company for Jzuna. Down for that. So that's a solid pick for this map in particular. The Panzer Grenadiers. American pushing the center. Jzuna unable to hold it. Panzer Grenadier on the way there. Can soon go for MP40s if that is so what Jzuna desires. Never mind. I think we're looking at some mines or some other upgrades here. Apparently the munitions just kind of vanished. Just a grenade. Oh yeah, he's building a mine. There we go. That's where the munitions went. Weapons ported for Jbquib, so obviously King getting some half tracks out here. So it can be quite handy on a map that's large. And quickly zoom around with the M16 for some and start wrecking up some of Jzuna's stuff.
The enemy has claimed
and there you go, actually transferring out one of the Grenadier squad for a Panzer Grenadier squad. 2 thumbs up. That's definitely not something you see too often, but I mean, you know, certainly gives you a bit of like, you know, tempo surge there when suddenly, like, you know, one of your Grenadiers becomes a Panzer Grenadier squad very fast. Certainly also another reason not to upgrade to MP40s if, you know,
enemy concentration! Fire!
You're gonna do that in a sec. They got the half track on the way for Jbquib. I mean, Jason is obviously going to get Pack 40 to stop that. Not entirely sure what the Panzer Grenadiers are doing here. Did he forget about them? Is there some other explanation that I'm missing? It's the pathing just kind of messing
We
up.
are ready.
Infantry
Because it
can
seems like this is supposed to be here, but
initiate
it's sort of
breakthrough
stuck here. I mean, I
tactics.
can't rule out the pathing is just being, you know, absolutely bloody weird. As it still has a lot of kinks, but like just does some really weird random thing. It just doesn't add up. There you go, Jeep hits the mine. Good hit here for Jzuna. Big hit, Panzer Grenadiers just... Okay, there you go, they're getting a move on, finally.
What do you have for us? Jawohl, we hear
North
you.
Grenadiers slowly pushing forward. Eastern officers withdraw. We got the M3 here moving forwards. Another option for Jbquib. No mortars instead. Clearly concerned about dug-in Germans. Maybe an MD42. Jzuna got that manpower float.
Sector lost.
Be ready to
Jbquib selected. Pack 40 in the way. They haven't seen the half-track, I believe. Yes, indeed. Until he gets the anti-tank gun to make sure it doesn't get completely bowled over that. Moving from building to building here. Could reach the next one, I believe, already. You've got to cancel it, you know. The building isn't because it's triggered, so you can just immediately utilize it if you switch into the building. Campus in, there you go. Jbquib realized this is just going to be like, you know, a much nastier Benny Hill fight. He's just withdraws rather than just constantly getting hunted down by Panzer guns. There you go. Afternoon flank first. And that very much turns the tables of Jzuna's advance here in the center. Up north, Grenadiers pushing forward to Pack 40 right around the corner. Could we expect here a mechanized assault group out of Mr. Jzuna, though?
Park deployed.
We'll have to see. Pack 40 has arrived. The Panzerabwehrkanone 40. American forces here of the 45th lay claim to the center.
Stand, Commandant.
The town as the Germans are bringing up the Pack 40.
They open fire! Fire back! He's dead!
Great shot on the half-track here. Rifle, there we go. Got a breach again on the captain. And the rifle as well here. Nice push there by Jzuna. Thumbs up. Good consistent use of breach, by the way. I'd like to see that. North here, half direction forward. Got a northern point BCs for the Grenadiers. Got slow movement here out of Jzuna otherwise. Does look like he might be setting up for the mechanized assault group, though. Considering he's like, you know, not training other units, doing everything else. Got a 30 cal hit for Jbquib. Enforcing here.
Back to
Healing.
full strength.
Get at least. Honestly, a bit risky to lose Panzer Grenadiers with this low healthy, honestly. And there you go, we can take loss against Rav Squad.
Where the hell did they come? Grenade!
Nice grenade toss here. Narrowly dodged. That was a really close call there for
The
Jzuna.
enemy have taken our
Yeah,
territory.
it does look like he's betting everything here on the mechanized assault group. Stossel and a 250 half-tech here is going to then hit any moment there. I mean, he's close then to command points. Definitely the manpower and the fuel set aside for it. It's just a matter of, you know, getting that last stretch there. So it's in regards, I think, a pretty bold strategy there for Jzuna to an extent
We
there.
have territory cut off from supply.
I mean, I definitely like the more aggressive tempo setting there with just a Transfrontal Grenadier squad for the Panzer Grenadiers and then seemingly just, you know, practically going straight for a mechanized assault group. Meanwhile, got Jbquib with the BARs, Bolton's rifle with more firepower, more democracy and lead. Pack 40 covering the main road. West side, Americans pushing for the Western Victory Point. There we got 484s, 488. Mines been laid down here, thumbs up. As it continues to move ever closer to that mechanized assault group. Southside German infantry catching the scouts. Perhaps a bit of a overcommitment here to deal with a single scout team, but now planning, of course, to commit up here. We'll have to see. Of course, the other side of this is this also, you know, presents a pretty good target for the half-tech to rush towards. So, wouldn't say this is actually a great move there for Jzuna to leave like a significant portion of his infantry without any anti-tank support. If anything, perhaps a bit the opposite. But he believes. Oh, yeah, of course, the mine. Not that it takes out the half-track, but it certainly leaves the half-track a lot less mobile. Slow push north, it's another Panzer Grenadier squad now all of a sudden for Jzuna. If we cleared that out sooner then, I'd probably gotten faster to those command points required for the mechanized assault group, but here we are. As for Jbquib, we got a bazooka team. And there you go, mech and assault group, and as soon as he can, he hits that button and calls it in. Upgrading to the Stummel in progress. This is just the name for the gun itself, it's more like a nickname. I don't think it's quite the official name.
Deployed to the front.
More mines exploding there than the Americans. Pushing forward, he's got the BRs ready. Starstorm popping out there. Unleashing a torrent of lead. He's aboard with a half-tech rifle and being pushed back in the face of such rapacious German assault. We got the second Panzer squad already here. So suddenly, Jzuna has a lot of, like, you know, assault troops in a sense with 2 Panzer Canadian squads and the Starstorm. That's definitely going to make things a bit tough here for Jbquib's infantry, even with the BARs. Let's lose his half-track here, definitely committed there when he got like close to Struble here. Bad call there by Jzuna, I would say. You get the Ralph's called white, it's obviously going to be somewhat okay, but even then, not exactly the deal. But they did get the wipe, so, you know, that's alright, but he did technically still like waste it there. Support elements might get a Stuke out of Jzuna. Might be Nebelwerfers. Definitely, I think, a strong map for Nebelwerfers. And Jbquib with the quick to replace Raben got gunned down by those Germans in a most unsporting manner. South side here. American force pushing, going to go straight for the fuel point here. Are some forces nearby that could respond to it if he was aware of it, but so far he's obviously not privy to Jbquib's plans there. That's waking up, probably decided it's going to be his eating time now, despite sleeping through the usual one, because that's how cats operate. Yep. There you go, hitting the field point here. How will Jzuna respond to this offensive move there by Jbquib?
That was too close! We have seized the territory!
Moving forwards, far up north, we've got the half-fish Pioneer Squad of Queen, got a wipe on it, suddenly we're paying for Jzuna.
Our territory is exposed.
No response to what's going on in the south, and we do get a move here now, actually. Going to try and flank up behind the Americans. That's actually behind the Jzuna. And there goes Stuke 3G for Jzuna and Deutschland. Wunderbar.
The enemy has claimed our territory.
Of course, we may want to get rapid production to at least get it a bit faster. That's a quick suggestion. I mean, he does have the command point for it. It's not like there's any, like, you know, command point used in the West Branch anyways. I mean, he's hit the end of the line there. So there's not really much point in me, like, pursuing that command point anyways. But Stuke 3G right around the corner up north here. Right from the half-track they're moving in. Striking at the German front line. Got the Starstorm a bit on their own, but now they got the Stuke 3D ready here for Jzuna. North Ralph's got to push back. Moving in with the half-track southwards. And we got a lone grenade, he's going to be out of trouble. I think Jzuna realizes this bit of withdrawing, half the rushing. Stuke is on the move, but of course add a pin machine to Stuke. Remember that. Shoots and misses the half-track. That might in fact just result in the Canadians definitely getting wiped. He might of course have done that, but the way to put it is the... Oh, no, they actually get away. Decent shot, but only does light damage, which is definitely a bit awkward for Jzuna. Second shot puts it down to half health. Getting ready here, could do some healing with the Grenadiers there. They have veterans to 1 now. Austin is spotting the M3. Getting a good amount of damage with the MD-42 there is definitely not bad. Fuel pull this neutral. Bunkers with Jzuna and Germany. Almost got the M3 with the Starstorm. Super close call. Oh, gets driven into the wall here, which means the Starstorm could catch up and then finish it off here. Jbquib's half-trick desperate trying to get out the cannon. Starstorm catch and finish off. Ah! They get it! They get it! What a close moment there. Meanwhile, Jbquib with another 30 cal here.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
That's it with a meow.
Focus everything on the flamethrower!
30 cal there, almost done. Jbquib as the bunkers get ready for Jzuna.
Pioneers, awaiting orders.
All grenades, all that takes out 8 Ingenuity for the and leaves the flamethrower behind. Very nice work here by Jzuna. 2 thumbs up to the stars for them.
We have lost control of a victory point.
And the grenades are going to make a move on there. Goes shock. The soldier starts assaulting against their rifle. Got a grenade off. Retreats. So that was a pretty warranted move there. Needs to get his fuel point back nonetheless.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Taking hits.
Medic bunker almost done. We got survival training for Jbquib.
Grab your shit. We're leaving.
Research completed.
Well, that Pacific team is not going to have much long for this world. As the Panthers one will cruise to the grenade use the
Breakthrough tactics
flamethrower.
activated. Territory capture is prioritized.
Breakthrough activated. Good move to get, I think, a bit back in terms of map control there. Thumbs up. But there you go. Machine up here covering up the area here. Very good catching. Jzuna's Panzer was in a bit of an awkward spot. Center, we got Panzer with Route 40. Hart, Stu hanging back, running a bit of light support, but really should get the Finland machine gun upgraded. Up north, scouts on the cut-off point. Westward, see we got Climax going for the eastern field point.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Rifle moving forwards, Panzer Grenadier is there. Falling back, obviously risking not putting to risk the grenade there.
Targeting us.
Really should get that Stug upgraded with a pinlight machine gun, get an officer's quarter so you can also use the point-blank blast ability down the road. Mortars for Jzuna. Definitely good move though. Again, I'd say on a map like this, neither of us are very warranted choice as well. Quick mining here by Jbquib, thumbs up. Not missing a beat on that one. We got another Route 40 for Jbquib. And Democracy.
8 centimeter
Nice
mortar
grenade here.
is ready to provide support.
Oh, nicely
The
dodged with
enemy has taken a
Jzuna.
victory point.
Dude just hanging back here.
What do you have?
Starstorm also, I think, hanging a bit much back there. Half-track upgrades there, so they can switch unlocked here for Jbquib. Not that he has a lot of half-tracks at the moment. Only bothered with that one half-track, and once it went kaboom, he
Enemy
just
forces have
stopped.
secured all victory points.
Push in the center, Stu just doing nothing. Got enough resources for another Stu, but he might have thought these already planned just to take up. And the floors. Mortar firing down, we got Panzer with 2 rifles, got quick push back, low on health there. Any fight there would have been, I think, quite wasteful here by Jzuna. Mortar firing down there here, rifle squad pushing in here, we've got grenades going for taking out the Panzer squad here, ready to flashing out the 30 cal. Good work there by Jzuna against Jbquib. Americans retaining the victory upon either of the Germans. Finally getting a move on here for Jzuna. Don't think he should upgrade it.
Rapid production protocols are in effect.
There you go, mortify there to Jzuna, putting some pressure at
Infantry
Jbquib's
are ready to
positions.
initiate breakthrough operations.
And the victory upon nap back at Jbquib's base. We've got a mortar of his own on the way. Also, I think within range consider taking out, of course, so is Jzuna, though no other player has shown much interest, at least for now, to tag up further. In the case of Jbquib, he's probably just setting up for the Pershing heavy tank, which is very common amongst heavy weapons players. As for Jzuna, I mean, if it's not impossible, he's already now thinking about Tiger tanks.
Victory point is under enemy
We'll
control.
have to see what he ends up with.
MK42 is here.
Oh, got the machine upgrade at least in the Stu. 2 thumbs up, very good. Basil going out. And petulantly laying himself down a bit far away from computer. We got Penal Limits 123. Got munition surplus there for Jbquib.
Territory sector lost.
Stu dives northwards, supported by some light infantry forces. Playing in here, going straight for Rob's board here. And got automatic weapons activated. That's going to be the weapon unit squad here. When Jbquib retreated. At that point, they've been too late.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Gun 9 now, 123. Last one around it. He's in trouble. Lost being pushed out.
Territory lost.
Nothing further for Jbquib, just flowing towards that Pershing heavy tank. Jzuna continuing his slow waltz towards a Tiger. I guess there go Panzer companies, at least not that slow. Actually gonna go for some tanks meanwhile. Thumbs up. Let's go for more Stoops. Upgrade further. And go for Super Team leg moves on the flank here. Move Panzer's coming that flank. We also got the mortar behind some artillery support here. Means the Americans, of course, will bring up their own mortar tube. They build up here by the west road into Semois. But obviously realizing not much cover, that is a pretty bad position to hold. So, they're falling back into more defensive position around the center, also baiting the opponents with grenades and mortar fire. Good. Panzer coming almost on the Jzuna. Armour that could go for more Starstorm if we really want something out of it. More Starstorm could in fact be a bit of a headache here for Jbquib. Far south, they actually got Jbquib pushing in there as well. Thumbs up. Playing more to the west, and I think it's a smart move there. As Jzuna comparatively gets more and more sucked into the center. Now that is a bit painful there for Jbquib, losing a mortar through there to the German mortar. Looking 14 now in the mortar. Still good victory point for Jbquib over Jzuna. He's getting ever closer to the Pershing. He definitely is the fuel-wise, command point-wise, we're talking a bit more. Manpower-wise, not too far off either, so in this regard, he could definitely get a very nasty drop here in Jzuna, who is not quite on the same level there, obviously. But not entirely defensive either, well, hack Coh3. But it is going to be a bit of an uphill fight against it. Unless Jbquib decides to misplay his Pershing spectacularly. So, 9 command puts up Jbquib, another mortar. Interesting timing for another mortar here. Especially when you factor in that all of his attention otherwise seems to be aiming towards the Pershing. Going then for a mortar at this point when he's like, you know, getting relatively close to it seems a bit odd.
Grab this weapon! Keep fighting!
Got an indie photo for Jzuna. Right as his opponent gets in the second mortar, he brings in an MD footer. I'd say that's definitely a bit awkward timing here for Jzuna. Of course, he's not aware of it yet.
The enemy has taken a victory point. MG-42 and crew available.
North point being there by the Pioneers.
Grenadiers, back to full strength.
Demo charges and such for Jbquib.
Territory captured, Commandant.
As for Jbquib, he's just sitting back. I feel like he could be a tiny bit more active as Jzuna. For now, first to play at a much more leisurely pace. Though, of course, that might have something to do again how close he is effectively to the Pershing. You know, manpower-wise, he is, well, so not helping himself get close at a faster pace. Great. Finally, obvious starts to push back.
Now get back in the fight.
Jzuna, of course, he go for the Pentaphone. There you go. Panzerkampfwagen on the way. Thumbs up. Right here. Also making sure I haven't forgotten about him.
Panzer 4 reporting in.
Yep, and already here for Jzuna and Germany. Certainly a bit of a quiet fight, and there you go. Things seem to be getting penciled. No catching up, but here with the northern munition points all and falling to the Americans in return. I see a large armor build up here for the center, though, out of Jzuna versus Jbquib.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Jbquib definitely continuing his slow walk here towards the M26 Pershing heavy tank. Improved bazooka rockets. Now, with only one bazooka, I mean, obviously he's likely going to go for more down the road, but if he is aiming for, like, Pershing, he should probably wait for tech like
200
that
points remain. We are
until
losing
after
our
he's got the
grasp.
Pershing out. Definitely feels like a less than ideal timing out of Jbquib. All things considered, we got just parked units there, east side. Little flank maneuver here, could try and maneuver here, Jbquib around the centre if he decides to.
Territory capture is prioritized.
And also got, you know, stand up over here. Penetrating northwards. God, 192 is 405. I mean, good lead for Jbquib over Jzuna, and Jzuna does need to do something about it. So they're definitely wanting that attention and more likely that food. Go, pushing for the center. We've got the Stubby in the way southeast here. And it is versus the advancing American units. Quickly falling back there. Backing anything to support the shoot with, unsurprisingly. And in the east, we've got Panzer Squad holding up the eastern victory plot from American hands. 192 is 292. North Pencil on his own there, got Panther towards the centre. Could have tried to at least bang up for here, but might be thinking about something. Ooh, nice mindset off there. No follow-up here though for Jzuna on the Panther 4. Not see a lot of infantry. And the Stooges being dispatched to assist. Panther routed, southeast here. Starstorm getting some hits in here, taking down an American unit. Jbquib, I mean, he's got the command points for the Tiger, he's got it unlocked, he's got the full distance, the manpower.
The enemy have taken our territory.
As he continues to beg for attention and food. Find his timing being pretty tough about it.
Sector lost.
192 is 372. Pershing getting a bit closer here.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
This one's our head.
He's almost there in terms of man. Almost there. Grenades are being chucked.
We are advanced. Orders.
Rapid grenades off. You got 192, 367.
Command points available.
Jzuna also target tank. Both sides holding out here. They're so far these reasons wise. Jzuna's doing a kind of better job to an extent, at least manpower. But there you go. Jbquib's Pershing is about to hit.
We have lost a sector.
There we go. Pershing has arrived. Not really many Pershings that fought in Italy. Battle continues. Jzuna slowly walks his way towards the Tiger tank as well. So, well, absolutely ready is, of course, for the Pershing. He's got one pack for him, Panther 4 plus the Stuttgart, and there's another pack on the way. So, I mean, Jzuna's not going to be completely defenseless against the Pershing, but if Jbquib can make great use of it and his speed and firepower, he certainly could give Jzuna time of it.
Victory point is under enemy control.
As we're begging for attention.
No contacts.
188 was 329. After up north, Pershing comes swinging in here. Back shot straight for the front bomb, almost knocking it out. Scoop for some reason can't seem to shoot. Gets a shot off, but then is immediately knocked out. Massive blow there to Jzuna and Germany. Truly heroic Stu, they're knocked out. They can. What happened there for it to like just not shoot for a fair amount of time there. God, in the center, American force trying to break through without heavy armor support. They are going to struggle against like multiple MD-42s, Panzergraders and Starstorm there under Jzuna's command. There, good Tiger tank unlocked. Almost has the resource there. I mean, he's got the manpower, just needs more fuel here. At which point, Jbquib's Pershing is going to find himself a bit more contested by the German army.
Done and done.
And bringing a new photo of the Americans.
By the traitor.
So we got 184 between 14. Americans back to getting the victory point bleed on the opponent. But for Jbquib. Straight to a mine. Pershing on the move here. Germans around the center, definitely ill-equipped to take on a Pershing. There you go, great shot from the Pershing, almost taking out the Starstorm with a single shot from with 19mm high explosive shells. Collapsing in the center in the face of the Pershing. Advanced 30 kilometer wipe of the Pershing. Good work here, but Jbquib might see the Starstorm wiped out. The lone health, the lone numbers. No! Shot doesn't quite land there. Panda Force shoots bounces. Pack 40 and Student no need to be seen. Starstorm again. So, no, they get wiped by the Pillar, the crush machine on the Pershing. Nice work. Massive hot from the Pershing. They get suppressed, but then you for 2 grenadiers driving. Gonna pick up the machine gun. Pershing diving in. Pack 40, the ready shoots bounces. Oh, yeah, the Stug is gone. I forgot about that one tragedy. We've got the Tiger tank out here for Jzuna. Close with knock, Tiger tank running in. Pershing's only caught in a very bad spot. There you go, and second pack 48. Pershing missed the Panda 4, getting Panda Fausted. We're going to see the Pershing go down. A big win here for Jzuna.
Enemy Pershing tank has been
Jbquib sending this Pershing too deep. They clearly underestimating his opponent. Has proven to be quite the dreadful blow there to the Americans. He is taking up now. Tank depot is on the way. But unfortunately for him, I mean, Jzuna's going to be able to exploit his arm advantage unless he significantly just falls asleep there before his computer. Even though the Panda falls in some heavy repairs, the Tiger tank is in a pretty good state. Should be able to put some pressure on the opponent and get some damage in.
Pioneers are
Though for
reporting
now,
for duty.
Jzuna is playing his Pershing heavy tank quite conservatively. Certainly only benefits his opponent. 155 is 306. That's some meowing. Got a bunker there for Jzuna. You can just hang back here. It's only a match for a lot of quiet moments here. All of these Jbquib falls, then the base just doing nothing. It's just clearly just holding out for another Pershing heavy tank. Cancel that tank depot. Making some terrain here. The order spread for the support weapons. Not that he really has any except the mortars. And there you go, bolted support. That definitely will benefit the mortars and the machine gun, which is also benefit the order sprint. Tank riders. Comes up there. Second bunker slotting ready. Pretty quiet match here. At the moment.
Understood. MG-42 upgrade on the way.
Bunker. Upgrades. Being hammered, machine gun destroyed. Jzuna there taking no chances with his opponent. There getting mauled. Of course, the last one on the south here, Bazooka team almost done it for Jbquib.
Finish the research.
He's got 2 Bazooka teams now, which is definitely improvement 1. As he continues this slow march towards the second tank. He's definitely going to need to play that a bit smart here, but at the same time, we're not getting too defensive. As random points is going to, waste resources. will be a bit of a balancing act if Jbquib as Jzuna just keeps moments here. Gaining several liters of burn here. Also keeps meowing. You're going to be understanding the whole concept of me recording a video because that is beyond his little kitty brain. Big search up north here, pushing back along Glandier squad. You got. Okay, briefly looked like multiple bunkers being
They
planned
still
here by
have 250
Jzuna.
points left. We must persevere.
Keep withdrawing.
Schützen-based armor will be applied to Panzer.
Schützen,
Post
thumbs
haste.
up Jzuna. Finally something happening there at least. 155, 237. North Prague squad team is on the move.
Never built a sandbag wall before?
Match continues to operate at a very slow pace. Second Persian right about to hit here for Jbquib though.
Armored skirts applied. Good hunting.
Mines down, very good. Spartan advancing here, charging in the name of freedom and democracy, and Jbquib they can finally call in this second Pershing.
Received. Enemy is down to 200 points.
And there we go, the second Pershing has arrived here for Jbquib to take on Jzuna and the German army. Just up the pen, 4 thumbs up. Of course, will Jbquib be able to squeeze a bit more value out of the second Pershing, because the first one ultimately
Victory point
did
lost.
get some damage in, but also pretty quickly went down. I feel like it wasn't quite worth it here from unit wiped out here. Pershing about to engage the pen, 40 centimeter with the gun. There we go, good shot. Take out that Panda 4 here. Another great shot. Pershing trucking off the damage with the Panda 4. And there we go. Panda 4 down. Great hit here out of Jbquib with Jzuna, leaving the Panda 4 burning by the wayside.
Enemy action has destroyed our emplacement.
Bunker up north and knocked out. Bazooka flanked here. Perhaps there's something else going on there.
Alarm. Sector
Ammo
overrun.
charge. Bazooka's about to get knocked out though. Might be a bit of nice vengeance there from Jzuna, but no, doesn't get the wipe after all. Another streak here for Jzuna, 2 thumbs up. Pershing moving towards the centre, which is, I think, fairly defended. Will require, I think, a bit more focused assault for Jzuna to make some misplays. Dustin's got wiped as well, obviously, but has been replaced.
Assault group is advancing.
There we go, another one ready. Take out the city cats. That's distracting to me. There goes Streak 3G moving in with Schützen at it.
We have the momentum to end this.
155, 752 Germans are taking
Commandant,
the Americans in terms of victory
territory
points. Jzuna, I think, needs to pick up the pace though. I mean, admittedly, so could the other chap as well there, but I mean, really, both of them just need to, get a bit more active. Definitely feels at times a bit more like a Coh3 match with how little of this actually happening at times. Despite the size of the forces and everything, they just kind of sitting about, they're not achieving too much. There you go, mine goes kaboom somewhere.
Sector now under enemy control.
Another mine goes off. Fighting, getting the damage in the name of Germany. 155, 144. Didn't engage. Oh, not really prepared. No, disengage. Didn't get a shot back. Actually, penetrating tank. It's back. Keep up. Troops coming to flank. East pack, sort of hanging back. And the things are heating up there somehow, still remaining a bit lukewarm in overall performance.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Dodging so many shots from the Pershing, excellent work keeping up Pershings. Escaping our mines, cleared up the nears though without a minesweeper. A bit awkward if anything. Tiger tank is not pursuing. We got more machine gun upgrades. Like that. Gave us a shot there. And of course, the repairs. Officers' quarters for both Panzer Gurney Company and Panzer Company. Thumbs up.
Upgrade complete.
Just got this in 155, 144. Pershing driving in here. Gunner letting loose as the commander there orders the shot. Pack doors gets a return hit on the Pershing heavy tank. Panther plus slightly shot through here. Then he has to find himself getting a bit mauled here. Fun fact about Pershing, but it was roughly sort of seen a thing between the Tiger tank and the Panther in terms of performance. I'm getting mauled here. That is then before to push back. That's a good team here. We got 155, 134. Germans continue here. American allies need to try and change the pace of the match and gain an advantage. Can they do so? Pershing reinforcing the pack and such fire. Crossbow takes the Tiger tank. Sticky bomb is tossed, but it really doesn't do much except to briefly slow down the Tiger tank without any sort of more significant and permanent trauma inflicted. Stuke advancing with Jzuna. Just sort of relaxing. Adorable. Tiger tank sniping a few hits off. But with no things to really show off for it. There's the kitty cat. And the best of the kitty cat. Once more, bit of a standoff here up north. The American forcing advantage of the German O folks in the centre to at least hit the other sides of the map. Thumbs up there to
Victory point is under enemy control.
Jbquib. I think without a bigger plans to like really execute it all within, they may not quite work out in the longer run. Like I think Jbquib needs to get himself, I think, more focused and current plan. Actually, I think has some more specific end goals than currently just turn because you're going to get the black 155 and 11. Pulling into the Tiger tank. Shabby. Fight for the centre continues. That's on the shoulder and then walking across the keyboard.
Strike fear into their infantry.
Or moving onwards somewhere. Match continues to operate at a bit of a sluggish pace here. There's another player really seems like wants to heavily committed. Pershing goes to the Pioneers. Got the one bunker there standing still. About to be targeted. Got the Tiger tank. Perhaps Stuke could flank in. Push up here. Then behind that way, cutting off the Pershing's retreat path to the west of mine areas of Decisive. If it tries to swing through here, it's quite just getting hit by a mine. Still. Point blank blast. 2 thumbs up. And while Stuke's definitely did high speciality in the Model Gs, I don't think they were doing enough close to shoot their own opponents at the point. Unless absolutely necessary. And even though it might be just more for like anti-building stuff, I mean, I've definitely seen more modern footage in Ukraine where, like, you know, you actually got like a tank, I think it was, driving up to a building and then just unloading high special shell at like more or less point blank range. Units wiped out here. Panzer being to Tiger tank on the move here in the centre. We got engineers, physical teams, riflemen all just fighting it out here. One's got the Pioneers machine being pushed back here. Unit wiped, the BAR left behind. Here's a souvenir for German ships to pick up. Look at this, Fritz. I've got it in my carnage of BAR. Oh, shut up, Jürgen. You got better things to do than fight with such Scheiße.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Nice shot there, Pershing heavily damaged. Pack getting through, so they got Rifle flanking in, but Jbquib, I think at this point, a bit short in infantry, but also I think just a bit short in like overall bigger picture against his opponent. taking some
Our
focus
enemy
here.
has control over all victory points.
Double cap here though from Jbquib against Jzuna, at least briefly. Thumbs up. Almost got a Panzer Grenadier squad, so maybe paying for the Fort Jzuna.
Breakthrough tactics activated. Territory capture is prioritized.
Breakthrough. Starting on the run here.
Shoot back!
They're going from the Panda 4. Stooks, go from the Neckhouse Assault Group. Starstorm, I mean, we'll have to see what Jzuna does with all the resources floating. But for now, Jzuna's plan seems to be lacking
around the HQ. We are down to 100 points.
plan for those last bit of resources there. We got 30 cals here for Jbquib. Pershing there is almost fixed up. Got the Panther 4 here for Jzuna. As the Panzer goes rushing, got smoke being deployed. He's trying to dodge the Germans for as long as possible, buying time here. Not a bad move there with another rout squad for Jbquib. More infantry, more democracy. There you go, Pershing was fixed up. We got news running long here, but need to get that Pershing going no matter what. Right from the center, we got flares popped off here. I believe for the German mortar crews who do get that as a veteran's vulnerability. Comparatively, the American mortars are at the moment not doing too much there. Pershing's really kept down here, so the team was well done on the job. And the Stu, Tiger, and the Panther to engage the Pershing. So 83 was on 11. Tank riding Grenadiers, 2 thumbs up here to Jzuna. Actually, some, I think, reasonably consistent tank riding, always nice to see. Loves the breaching. Excellent, in fact. 83 on 5. Tanks on the move, Tiger tank getting flanked with the Ralph squad, Stu hanging back here. Good to see the Tiger tank knocked out here. That's going to be a big hit here for Jbquib, a much needed hit here. Like, Gammons have been growing here as I think as soon as we make it to the Panther, there's the Tiger tank. Pershing down without getting the Tiger tank. Massive losses for Jbquib and the Americans.
We have lost a squad of Panzer Grenadiers.
Did get a squad of Panther Grenadiers wiped. I think it's the one he transferred in there. Even there, I think it is far from fully smooth sailing, but at the same time, Jbquib is on deep in very hot waters. Panther will be engaging, and he's dumping off there. Again, nice tank running here by Jzuna. Thumbs up. To it, and he's actually used to cover the Panther will provide to not first. Very smart there, and yes, the tanks actually provide some amount of cover and static, as you could actually have infantry like on a tank against the 50 cal like that. So that was some very technical elements going on there, which you very, very rarely see in the game. And in fact, it was an actual tactic in World War I used early on. To not use tanks for cover when advancing for some environments. So, yeah, no, very neat there. Definitely not something you see very often at all. That was kind of neat. 80 99 mortars over on here with the rifle. Got more stars from for Jzuna. 2 thumbs up. Jbquib, though, definitely a fierce fighter, refusing to give up, even as the Americans party. Jzuna, though, is laying up the pressure. Jbquib, though, continues to fight. Starts from there, halfway down here for Jzuna. Almost got the rifle, close call here. Tiger laying down the law of the 3rd Reich here with the 88 from the gun. He's in trouble.
Shock veterans have been relinquished to us.
Starts from there for Jzuna. So good. But as for Jbquib, at this point, it is tough to say there what the overall.
Forces are briefed to
Down here
contact
might
the
be.
blitzkrieg on your signal.
Almost got the Panther boy.
Commandant, territory sector locked.
Upgraded and improved rockets. One more finally going in. He's got 80 versus 79. I mean, Jbquib continues here to put in a PS5. We got machine which apparently is look just absolutely shredding his 50 cal from the flank.
Report. The enemy is down to 75 points.
84 to 74. Clock is ticking.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Lever 70. We're just about to have a nasty encounter of the type of the Tiger J. There you go, GG, well played. Definitely imagine, feel like to some extent could have been over faster, had a lot of those Coh3 moments where just people sort of about doing nothing. I definitely also think they overfocused at the centre at times. I think too much, there could have been more room there to, I think, flank around. And I think the Americans probably should have considered, like, some more riflemen, and may also want, like, get out some tanks before going for the Pershing. Or at least, I think he should have gone for, like, an M16 at some point. But, rest. Although I hope you enjoyed the match, you learned something from it. This is a brilliant cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.